know what it is. At Astra Boys, coming Casey, Shawnee, Kansas. This was supposed to be the best sports podcast on the earth, but y'all done made it personal. Somebody who goes to Florida on vacation in September. He done made it personal. You will believe it now? You will believe it now.
Casey Waltz, where you at, bro?
Casey Waltz, where you at, buddy? Where you at?
He is not here.
It kind of sounded like a Stephen A. Smith intro at first. So he just started throwing the word personal around. It's personal.
That's Deion Sanders, baby.
That's that Deion, baby. Man, I don't know if he's going to cover the points, but, man, I'm rooting for him.
I guess you go to Florida whenever you're able to go to Florida, man.
I guess so.
They probably got a good deal. It was probably a good deal right now.
One of them timeshares. He had to sit through that miserable meeting.
Oh, he has a good story about another time he went to Orlando and had to sit through the meetings.
All for free tickets to a show.
Yeah.
That sounds like a great investment opportunity.
All right. Well, enough about Florida. Enough about that. Let's just get into it and let's go. What do you guys think about the game last night? Minnesota at Philly. Look at Philly not covering.
What was the spread on that?
6.5, finally.
And it was 6? Was that the...
It was 6.
Oh,
Kirk
man.
Cousins scored that. Yeah.
Half point got you.
Yep.
Yep.
Exactly. Dang, a half point. That's why I took the Eagles money line.
But they kind of got that BS touchdown at the end with like a minute left to Hawkinson, which actually helped my fantasy team, but it didn't help the point spread.
Some would call that garbage time.
That's exactly what it was.
Yep, exactly. But you know what? Garbage time will get you to the playoffs.
So what was the point spread? You said it was 6?
6.5.
6.5. Oh, damn, they missed it by a half a point.
Got the half point.
Yep, 34-28.
That's why those guys are professionals in Vegas. They know what they're doing, for sure.
So the Vikings are 0-2, but they still stayed competitive last night. My take on it, though, I still think that the Vikings should have won that game because Jalen Hurts did not look good out there. He did not look comfortable. He looked hesitant. So without that defense, I don't see how the Eagles walk away with that win last night.
Well, they're going through a new offensive coordinator. So when he was talking about him trying to find, we're trying to find our identity, we're trying to, find out who we are. That's exactly what they're doing. Because anytime a new team starts with an offensive coordinator, it's so tough to kind of get that rhythm and get that chemistry down. But it shouldn't take them too long. I mean, Jalen Hurts missed the preseason, so I really think the first 3 weeks, maybe even 4 weeks, is kind of just Jalen Hurts kind of just going through the motions. And he'll get, obviously he played with Devontae Smith last year, A.J. Brown. Jalen Hurts is going to be fine.
Prime example is the Chiefs. They're working with an Aggie, so they're going through their trials and tribulations. So
well, remember,
it's like you said, finding that groove.
So
go ahead, Joe.
Going back to Minnesota loses another close one. Last year, I think they were like 9-1.
11-0.
Was it 11-0?
They were 11-0 in close games. Yep, to start the season.
So this is now they're going. Now it's the other side. There's always a balance. So they were 11-0 last year. Now they're losing those close games. They lost week 1. They lost this last one.
Yep. The law of averages, I guess. Is that what's going on?
Yeah. Law of averages. I'm all about the law of averages.
Or the NFL script is going the other way this year.
Oh yeah,
That's
I forgot about that.
what
I told you, Anissa. I told you about the script.
Tony said he was just following the script.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, you gotta do what's written.
You gotta pay attention to the script sometimes, man. That script will win you money.
You want to get paid.
Have you seen that commercial?
Yeah, with everybody with the script.
And they were like, can we write Mahomes out? And they're like, yes, Mahomes out.
And then he chimes in. He's like, I don't like that one. I don't like that one.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, so I think it was a good game for people playing fantasy football last night, right? You had T.J. Hawkinson.
Great start.
That dude obviously outplayed, his potential.
Well, I know I had Kirk Cousins on my bench that got me 48 points.
Oh, dude, he had 364 yards and 4 touchdowns. It would have been a great game any coach with the foresight, right? Would have played
any good fantasy manager.
Any good fantasy manager would have played that guy.
The Philadelphia Eagles were supposed to have a great defense. They're going to suck all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Well, they had how many cornerbacks out? They had 2 cornerbacks out, and then they lost another one. So of course your defense is going. They still scored some points. It's not like they didn't score points. They had how many fumbles? How many fumble recoveries?
3.
3?
Yeah.
3, something like that. So they're not that terrible.
But I understood why you had him on the bench. How you had Joe Burrow, but I was definitely elated to see him on your bench. So.
I'm sure you was. I get it.
I understand why you did it, but
other than Hawkinson, you got Jay Jettis going off, you got Devontae Smith going off, you got DeAndre Swift going off. Well, there's a whole bunch of guys. There was a lot of points out there in last night's game, and the score reflected it.
Well, here's the real thing. Here's the real question. Does DeAndre Swift get those points if Kenny Gainwell is in there?
Absolutely.
He still gets points. He don't get 35.
I don't think he gets that many points.
Gainwell was the number one option.
He is the number one option. Yep, exactly.
But I'd say he would probably get about 17, 18.
Not anymore. Did
You're
you
right.
see DeAndre
Swift was
He
looking
looked
good out
great.
there.
He did look great.
Kind of like Jahmyr Gibbs, actually, a little bit. I was thinking of Jahmyr Gibbs when I was watching. I was like, I know he's not as good as Jahmyr.
Quick.
But he's fast.
He's just as good, I think.
And he makes quick decisions like I've seen Jahmyr making.
You guys are giving him a little bit too much credit, man. DeAndre Swift has had some. He's injury
He's
prone.
injury prone. But when he's healthy, he's a stud.
This is now. I guess Detroit really did had a pretty good offensive line last year, but this is probably
Not as good as this offensive line.
Correct, not as good as this offensive line. And Minnesota was actually playing 5 deep, so I could have been back there running 175 yards.
The other thing that I think that Kenny Gainwell warrants the number one in Philadelphia is because he knows the offense.
New offensive coordinator.
Yeah, but he still knows the terminology. He still knows what's going on.
Familiarity, yes, that goes a long way.
So I think once Swift gets in, now that he got his feet wet, I don't know. I don't see Swift relinquishing the
Not really.
number one back. It's going to be a 3-headed monster. Whoever's hot.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
That's the new NFL. Everybody has 2 or 3 running backs.
Running backs are disposable.
Yeah. So Kenneth Gainwell's as exciting as Zach Moss. I'm just going to throw that out there.
It's the name. Yeah, it doesn't do much for you, does it?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he did well in the playoffs last year, so I mean, kudos to that, I guess.
Yeah, he did. He did carry it in the Super Bowl.
Right. Well, hey, the game was still entertaining. I guess third and fourth quarter.
I mean,
was
the first half sucks.
The first half was just bad. I mean,
a Thursday night game, because Thursday night games usually suck.
They usually suck. Yes, they usually suck.
That one turned out to be pretty good. Yeah,
but they're also usually high scoring. So I mean, hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. If you manage to stay up and watch the third and fourth quarter, great, good for you. You caught some really good football.
Well, I don't know if anybody has noticed this yet, but we see all those wires on the bar there. Those are usually covered by the hat that Ken has moved over to his table.
We had some technical difficulties earlier, so go ahead and
See if we could,
there we go. No, pay attention to the wires.
Now it looks like
Almost better.
Oh wow!
now it just
what
looks,
wires?
look,
What are you talking about?
Now it's just like the wires are wearing a hat now.
That was pretty good. That was pretty
Man,
You won't notice the wires anymore, dude.
Nope.
It's perfect.
Nope.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
That's right. All right.
Jeez.
Moving
Yeah,
on.
Moving on. Great game last night, but moving on.
Real quick before we go any further.
Real quick.
Where's
No.
I don't even know where the real quick jingle is.
I was going to say, chime it up.
Yeah, well, you do need to find the real quick because we need to get it
Real
later.
quick. You want a real quick? The real quick?
Oh,
there it is.
So I don't know if you guys know this, but me, Tony, and Ken, we had our own football crew, Friday Night Lights, for about 3 or 4 years. We worked with this guy, Jeff Bink. He was our white hat.
Oh, yeah.
And then we moved on. We had our own crew. Because of him, he gave us that opportunity. Jeff Bink passed away this past week. And I just want to say rest in peace. I got his stuff up here.
Oh, man.
I just wanted to give a quick shout out to that and go ahead and go forward.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Jeff Bink, man.
He's a
Very,
really good guy, man.
very interesting guy, man. Love listening
If you ever met
and
Jeff
hearing his
Bink,
stories.
You would know he was one of a kind.
Yes, he was,
there was no
man.
other
Yes,
Jeff
he
Bink,
was.
Thoughts and prayers out to the fam.
All right, man. Here's to Jeff Bink and his family.
Salute.
One of a kind, brother. You are one of a kind.
Absolutely.
All right, on to less depressing things.
That's why I don't get that out of the way, man.
For sure.
So how about we talk about some fantasy football ups and downs, right? So there was some surprises this past week, right? Let's first start, though, with who did you guys happen to play in your team that disappointed you in week one?
So I have 2 fantasy teams, right? Most of us have multiple teams.
Right.
Well, on one of my teams, I had Sky Moore.
Okay.
You fell into the Sky Moore
into
trap.
the trap he
The
did.
Casey Waltz guarantee.
Yep, sure did.
On my second team, I had Tony.
Kadarius Tony.
I was like, you motherfuckers,
Man,
dude.
come on, dude.
It was rough.
That was
It
terrible.
rough.
That was terrible.
I
Look,
did. He got a win in one league. The other team, other league, no. I just sucked. I
look,
sucked.
when it comes to the Chiefs fantasy, look, there's two guys you want, right? And we all know those two guys. Yeah, everybody else is just a filler, bye week wide receiver or running back. I know I know Pacheco is amazing, and yeah, he's an RB1, but Patrick, I mean, we're a passing offense, man. Patrick Mahomes is going to spread the ball, and we're gonna run the ball in situations.
So he had 12 different targets last game.
Exactly.
So
he even threw it to the fucking beer guy. He had a reception.
So when Travis does play, he's gonna get his.
Yeah.
But after that, it's like, who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows?
It could be anybody.
Yeah, exactly.
So I had Kadarius Tony too in one of my leagues. Like, God damn it, I'm so mad I started him.
Oh, you started him?
Yeah, I started Kadarius Tony, man. I was like, look,
Someone got to catch the ball.
He's our
Nobody.
Apparently not.
Apparently not. Yeah.
Nobody.
He's our number one receiver. I thought at the very least he was going to be good for about 4 to 5 catches, maybe 60 yards. And then
that was reasonable to think.
It was.
Very
I
much
really
so.
do.
That's what I was thinking. 12, 13, 15 points. I'll be happy if he gets me 12 or more points. But, as I'm watching the game, and I was like, oh, man, thank God that it hit me with the pick 6. That did get hung on
Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah,
got me.
man.
Yeah.
Oh, you have Mahomes?
Yeah.
You had Mahomes.
Yeah.
Man.
He did pretty decent.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He still had a couple touchdowns, 200-something yards.
He did better than Lamar, Joe Burrow,
Yeah,
and Jalen
all
Hurts
things said.
combined.
So I want to say this because I don't know if you guys mentioned it last week, but Mahomes, regardless of what happened in that game, he still looked like the best quarterback in the league last week. His footwork was fucking. I mean, it was amazing. Like I was paying attention to his footwork.
Yeah.
You look at his
Dude,
you look at the plays. If
he
those guys
looked-
catch the ball, I mean, his
That's what I'm
numbers
saying.
just get ridiculous again. Like
he did what he does. He put us into position to win the game. Tony dropped that pass that we know we should have caught.
That reminded me of the Super Bowl against the Bucks, where Mahomes was doing everything he could to keep the guy
yeah.
threw the ball, diving out of bounds and hit the guy in the face mask. Whoever
You're
that, I don't
right.
remember.
That really did.
that was a
That
play.
really
That's
did
when he
remind
was
me of that.
horizontal,
Yeah.
threw the ball, hit him in the
Yes.
face mask.
It was
the
a
best,
running-
the best
running
pass I've
back or
ever
something.
seen in the NFL.
the best
Period.
incomplete.
It was
The
so
best
it was
incomplete
so
pass
good
ever.
they had to add it to Madden.
Yes, exactly. Yes,
It was that
exactly. I
good.
was just gonna say that.
Yeah, added an incomplete pass to Madden. That
But
is amazing.
some of the guys that let me down. Obviously, all the fucking Bengals players, Mixon, Chase, T. Higgins,
the whole
all
squad,
those guys,
bro. Oh, man.
all of the running backs. Aside from the big dogs, Eckler and McCaffrey, they
McCaffrey.
kind of all shit the bed for me too. So it was just kind of an up and down.
McCaffrey had a
last
good
week.
game.
Oh no, yeah,
Austin
I'm
Eckler
saying
had a pretty good game.
McCaffrey and Eckler, those are the only two that had a good game, running back wise.
oh yeah,
Austin Eckler's out this week.
Yeah.
Yep, already. He's
Well,
doubtful.
but
this- that
he didn't
means-
practice today, which is usually an indicator that he's not going to play on Sunday.
Yeah,
If you
exactly.
don't practice on Friday, you're
Yeah, that's
You're
what
pretty
I'm
much
saying.
done,
He's
or
out.
even limited practice on Friday. You're
so.
not gonna. So Joshua Kelly, go pick him up.
Yeah.
if you can.
I'm
get
sure
on
he's
that
already
waiver
gone.
wire.
He's already been snatched up.
Yeah, we already know Mean Machine dumped his whole
His whole-
Let me
allowance.
make
Yeah,
sure.
it's all
Is that who we got? Yeah. So let's talk about the waiver wire real quick, right? So we have a league. What is it? Our Corona League? Is that what the
That's
name
Cactus.
Of? Cactus League. Thank you. That's one of the divisions, right? So we have a Corona League where we get $100 to budget, and then I take it back. It was not Joshua Kelly. He put $100 down for Kenneth Gainwell.
Ah, okay.
$100 down. So
That was a great pickup for an injured player.
yeah. So
Who
Mean
might be-
Machine,
who might be
your
losing
budget
his-
is
He
gone.
might just lost his job last night.
Hey, so a couple of interesting pickups in our league, right? By the way, I picked up Algier. I don't know. What do you guys think about
Tyler
Algier?
Oh, yeah.
Solid.
I thought that was solid myself. I picked him up for 126. Dude,
126?
Arthur. Yeah, I thought that was decent.
I thought you said that the total was 100.
No, this is my league now. We got $1,000 in my league,
Be
right?
clear. Be clear.
Did you see that Arthur put $176 on Justice Hill? Did I miss something here? Why are we?
Yeah,
Justice
J.K.
Hill.
Dobbins is out. He
I
tore his
get that.
Achilles.
I get that.
I thought maybe he thought it was Tyreek Hill.
No.
Because it's still going to be Gus Edwards. It's going to be Justice Hill, and then some other guy.
Well,
Yeah.
I won't be surprised if Baltimore goes out and brings in Kareem Hunt. Honestly, he's still out there. Everybody still
I
forgets
thought
that
he's-
he's a creative.
I thought he signed with New
He
New
never
Orleans.
signed
he
with
never
New
signed.
Orleans.
It
He
was
went
an
down there to
invitation.
meet with them.
Yep, and then they went with Zeke.
No. That's New England.
So
That's
he
New
will be
England.
back.
No,
to
he's
the
at New
scene.
Orleans.
Oh, New Orleans. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So for this past week, who was like a good pickup for any of you guys, or who would you have picked up this week based on week 1 results? Who's available that
I
you would
did
have
not
got?
really look at the waiver wire.
Man.
That's how you lose fantasy football leagues.
Yeah, right. Zay Jones.
Zay Jones
Okay.
was a pickup.
Zay Jones. Zay
He was
Jones
a-
was a pickup.
Yeah,
he's
he
my-
was a pickup. Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of depends how many teams, because I'm in various leagues, anywhere from like an 8-man.
Just pick one, Ken.
8-man. But I'm just saying, like availability, like a lot of leagues, Cole Kmet is still available, and I think Cole Kmet's going to tear it up with, not tear it up per se, but he's going to get his for a tight end, like a second
know.
tier tight end.
I don't know if the Bears ever start playing football. Then
Well,
maybe.
right. I mean, even still, he still had like what 5 catches and 60 yards. Or
I knew
something like
Justin
that, which
Fields
is good
wasn't
for a
shit.
tight end.
Oh my God!
They-
I
they
drafted
all
him.
hype, baby. All
I
hype,
drafted him in
man.
all 3 leagues. Like I got to do something about my quarterback.
Yeah.
All
They've
hype.
been
all
hyping
hype.
him up all preseason. I was
I
like,
know.
nope. I was like,
I don't
no.
know why I
want
bought
any
into
part
that
of
bullshit.
No.
And I picked up DJ Moore. Fuck.
Oh, stacked him.
That's okay. Hey.
Stacked him.
But look,
Man.
that's why I played the waiver wire, right? So I felt like there was some really good pickups available this week. We had Puka. Did I say that right? Yeah, Puka.
Yeah.
Nakua, however the hell they say his name.
Nakua, yep.
Nakua. I thought he was a big pickup. You had Hunter Henry. Damn, I missed on Hunter Henry. I definitely could have used him in a couple of leagues. I thought that was a big pickup. Who else did we have? We had Kyron Williams,
Hayden Hurst is on there too.
another guy that's going to be starting this week. And I already said Alger. No one's seen that coming in week 1, by the way.
Tyler
Yeah, he just
Algier.
vultured some touchdowns away, and
Yeah.
that's-
Yeah.
It's still going to be
well,
Bijan. It's going to
that-
be
that
Bijan.
goes with his familiarity of the offense.
And then,
I actually
Exactly.
picked him up. I drafted him in one league, like in the 15th round.
Alger, yeah.
But then I
Yeah.
had to drop him because I needed a different position. I need like a tight end. 'cause
Oh,
Mark
man.
Andrews was hurt.
Man.
Yeah, and then just a couple more I'll call out. So Dick Hollers, he picked up Zach Ertz. So it kind of made me.
Once Murray comes back, Zach Ertz will blow up again.
You think so? I
Oh,
don't think.
him
I
and
think
Murray
Ertz is
were-
done. Bro.
Him and Murray were
Murray's-
killing it last year
is
before he got
Murray
injured.
but they weren't
Supposed to
killing
be.
it last year.
Yeah, they
So,
were.
Actually, I don't think
just
so.
so you know,
We'll have to look at that, and we'll do a green or red. We'll do the check
Yeah,
mark
yeah.
thing. We'll see how that works.
just so you know, Dick Hollers is JPD.
Yeah.
Just
No,
plain Dick.
the only reason I'm giving a hard time because if you look at his team, he's got like the oldest squad on the fucking field. He's got OBJ, he's got Zach Ertz, he's got who's that
You got
wide
Aaron
receiver?
Rodgers? Did you get Aaron
He might
Rodgers?
have. Who was that? Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen.
man,
I have to look at his squad, dude, but he got an old ass squad.
He's living in
so
the past.
he's the Expendables this year. We'll see how that works out for him, man.
You did say that on draft day, didn't you? Did you call him
Expendables.
Yeah, I
Expendables?
wish I knew what it was. I'm not even going to pull up the squad right now, but yeah, he's got a lot of old fuckers on his team. So
Yeah, I'm a little old on wide receiver. I mean, I took Amari Cooper and Chris Godwin.
Yeah, but those are possession guys. You know what I mean? Like they're the
Yeah.
guys that get the catch. It depends if you're PPR and everything like that. So.
They're wide receiver number 1. I mean, like they were the best guy available at that time, and everybody took Devontae Smith and Calvin Ridley from me. So I was like, man, I guess I'll go with Amari Cooper.
all right, and then so real quick, so who's somebody that you guys drafted
Hit the teal button.
that? The real quick. So who's somebody that you guys drafted that was a pleasant surprise for you in week 1? I know each one of you have to have at least one person.
Montgomery.
I had-
David Montgomery.
I had plenty
I'd
of
laid off him,
unpleasant
yeah.
surprises. I don't think I've had a pleasant surprise yet. God damn,
Mine was David Montgomery because I thought that for sure they were going to get. In one league, I drafted Jahmyr Gibbs. I'm like, yes, got Jahmyr Gibbs. And then in this another league, I was like, yes, I'm for sure getting David Montgomery late. And I got him late. And I was like, well, he's a flex guy. I'm gonna go ahead and start him. And then boom, he gets 13 points for me, touchdown, and 70-something yards.
Okay, I will say the kid from the Falcons, Robinson. I
yeah.
did draft him.
Bijan,
Yeah,
everybody was
Bijan.
saying he was going way too early for an
Well, I
unproven
drafted
rookie.
him number 10.
Yeah,
and
that's
he,
not
Oh,
bad.
that's a great pick.
Yeah,
don't think
and
that's
he came with it first week. So
I took Bijan.
I was a little nervous. I was like, man, he's a rookie. Everybody's saying he's hyped up, kind of like Justin Fields. And I was like, oh, is he too hyped up? Is he too hyped up? Nah,
I took Bijan Robinson with my number 1 pick in 2 leagues.
Well, I got with number 10.
12 and number 1.
All right, we'll have to see how that works out for you at the end of the year. I like the guy though. so-
Dynasty, baby. I got
it's,
Bijan for 3 years.
Okay,
And
well, there's something to
Dynasty.
that. There's something to that. I see what you're doing there. I see what you're doing. So for me, it was Jordan Addison, the rookie
I missed him.
for the Minnesota Vikings.
I couldn't land him anywhere.
missed that
Fortunately, I got him in all 3 leagues that I'm in. But this past week, I did only play him in 1 out of the 3. But I did have the fortune of playing him in the first week. So that's my guy.
Hey, you know what? That's a good pick. That's a good pickup.
One of the guys that everybody's been on and he showed up was Calvin Ridley, and I was on the Calvin Ridley train.
Me too.
I was riding that day.
Me too hard.
Hey, I picked him up in at least four or five leagues, and he's shown up
Who
like
was that?
I was
So
watching him
bad.
in preseason, and he was killing it.
Right,
he just looks
I didn't see him
so
pray for health.
fast.
Pray for health.
Yes, I
Pray
seen
for
him in a drill. Like,
Yeah.
one receiver went.
Yeah.
and then he went. And I was like, oh fuck, he looks like he's ready.
Yeah.
he's ready to
Hey,
destroy people.
2 years of rest, that'll do it. You know?
Yeah, man.
This just in, Calvin Ridley has been suspended for the rest of the season
Right.
for gambling on himself.
Right.
But that was a great move by the Jags to trade for him last year. I wish we'd have done it.
Oh,
we had
we had a
Calvin-
Calvin Ridley.
Oh man,
Boy,
Could you imagine? But you know, that's one of those things where I think that it's more than last year.
Hindsight.
This is like his third year. I think he's at the end of his contract. Like he missed 2 years.
Who, Calvin Ridley?
Yeah. So like they paid him all that money. Well,
ain't
I
gonna
guess
have-
No, he
not.
probably
Not
got
not
last
after
year.
being suspended or whatever.
We're not going to
Yeah.
have Calvin Ridley money the next time he comes up, anyways.
no.
Just
We're-
not going to happen.
We're gonna have to go to the
We're
draft.
looking for guys that are going to take a discount to win a championship.
Exactly.
You know.
I want
Yep.
to. I want to hear about my current favorite player, Keaton Chapman. What's the update on him?
Oh, Keaton. Well, I'm off
He was
to.
like, who's that guy?
Who the fuck is that
Right?
munch? But no. Keaton, I'm actually off to Sioux City tomorrow morning to go to their first home game. He is still on the IR, but he is getting better. So they told him he has to be able to run a half a mile and cut and be able to go through the normal routine before they'll even think about letting him play again. So
So did
he-
you just have a sprain? Is that what?
yeah, it was just a sprain. He ended up, apparently my son doesn't know the difference between an MRI and an x-ray. They gave him an x-ray. The doctor looked at his ACL, MCL, said it looked like everything intact. They just think it was a really bad sprain, so he needed to do his
Bone
rehab.
bruise, if you will?
Yeah, he had a Kelsey injury, so he had to do everything like that. And then now I talked to him yesterday, and he said, yeah, everything's feeling better. I went through kind of the whole spiel and felt better. And so he should have something going on by next week.
That's good. That's good. That's good to hear. That's good to hear.
But off to Sioux City, Iowa for the Morningside Mustangs. 2-0, number 3 in the nation now.
Oh, awesome. Enjoy that ride tomorrow.
All right.
Yeah, as long as Cartwheel Jackie ain't with me, I have a blast.
Tomorrow morning, I'm going to go check out Adonis Campbell, flag football, Piper High School. Should be pretty good time.
He's
Who's
in high school
Adonis
already.
Campbell?
Nice. Nice.
He's already in high school.
For anyone else that doesn't know who Adonis Campbell is, explain to the audience who he is.
That's my grandson. So he's playing some flag football in the morning, and
Oh,
we'll
there
check
you go.
him out.
Touchdown, Kansas City!
Tomorrow, I will be watching College Game Day
Yeah.
at Boulder or in Boulder.
You're
In
going.
Boulder?
You're in Boulder?
Nah, I'm not in Boulder.
I was like, you motherfucker.
Game day is going to be in Boulder, though.
yeah, Game Day's gonna be in
Who
Boulder.
goes to Boulder in September for vacation?
You a believer now? You a believer now, huh?
If you
Don't,
go to
don't
Boulder-
listen to that bull junk.
Yeah.
Speaking of Boulder, when do they play Colorado State, by the way?
9 o'clock Central Time tomorrow.
9 o'clock. Central?
9
PM.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
p.m.
Damn, why so late?
Prime time, baby.
stupid,
Prime time.
They should have played that at. They should have played that at least at 7
no.
o'clock.
So
They
It's
should have
because
played.
they're in the Pac-12, and all their games start later.
Later, yeah.
they're playing to the West Coast.
But yeah, we talked about, me and Joe talked about this earlier, of how prime time took a little offense to Colorado State's coach saying, you know, my mom raised me right to take my glasses off when I'm talking to people, blah, blah, blah.
This
So,
guy right here
Dion.
got his glasses and hat on.
prime time, out of spite, bought his entire Colorado Buffalo team his signature sunglasses to wear to the game tomorrow.
Nice.
I love that dude.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
his,
he done made it personal.
He
yeah.
made it personal.
So
Personal.
his son went on first take this morning, Shadur, right? The
Shedeur.
quarterback, yeah. And so he basically called out the coach too. He's like, you got to be a damn fool to call out the coach when his sons play on that team, right? Because he plays quarterback, and I think what his other son was his other play
Travis
safety
Hunter.
or is
Travis
he,
Hunter.
Is he safety or is he a cornerback?
Shiloh, he's a corner.
Corner?
Oh,
Okay.
his other son. Oh, I thought you guys were Travis Hunter. Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, look, he's got a guy on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, that dude's
so
both.
Hunter's both.
yeah, so he basically come out and said, "Hey, there's no respect now; it's on." So
Yeah.
he said it's extra inspiration for them. So
That coach kind of poked the bear a little bit.
Yeah.
That's never good.
well,
No,
here's
not
the
at all.
reason he did it. He's just trying to get a little bit of buzz going for his
Oh,
team.
absolutely.
Colorado
Absolutely.
State coming into this, like I think they're 20-point underdogs. So
24 or 25.
24, yeah, I'd take that. I'll take that all day with Colorado. You just pissed him off.
yeah, and then Ray and I was talking about this earlier. I'm more excited about the next 2 weeks. Right, they play
Yes.
Oregon after this. I think they're
USC.
currently
So
ranked
that's the
13th.
first real test.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're at
And
13.
then, yes.
Then USC.
Hold on,
which
hold
is
on.
at 4
Then
or
we'll see
5.
what's
Hold
what.
on.
And
Their
then
first
Stanford
real-
after that.
Their first real test, TCU was ranked when
Well,
they beat them.
but
They
they
were.
they're losing their quarterback. They're
Yeah.
losing their running back. They lost
First game of the season, a
Yeah,
little bit of
first
an
game of- yeah,
asterisk
yeah,
next to
yeah,
it.
exactly.
fucking what's it? Quentin Johnson, the receiver kid. They
Yeah,
lost a
he's
lot
gone.
out of that national
Yeah.
championship
I
team.
mean, they
Yeah.
did.
Well, wait a minute. You said national championship team.
runner up.
Oh, there you go. Whoa.
You get the
They had
point.
no,
You
they
get
had no
the
business
point.
being in that game. by
No,
the way.
they really didn't. Michigan fucked that one.
And then what's his name? Max Dugan
Max Duggar.
or Duggan? Yeah, he got cut
Did he
by
get
the
cut?
Chargers.
I was gonna say I thought he made a team, but he got cut.
Nah, he got cut.
Yeah, he's probably on
He's
their
on practice squad.
Yeah,
He's on practice squad, but this is he got cut.
So,
done.
so do any of you guys have incentives at your job so you can pay your fines?
I wonder where this is leading into.
Yeah, right.
Well, first of all, if I got fined at my job,
right, exactly.
I don't think I'd be working there.
You
Not,
know,
as, not at the
That
money
is
they
true.
give me.
It's more like you got write-ups for not coming.
Yeah, there you go. I can take a write up any day. Oh, you want to put it on a piece of paper? Go ahead.
I do have some incentives. I like my incentives. It keeps me motivated and keeps me going. And
Yeah.
I'm trying to finish the job and make sure above all
Timely
everything is-
manner?
Timely manner.
There you
Yeah,
go,
but
yep.
I mean for us it's more accuracy and make sure that it's right after we leave.
So I
but
think Chris Jones took this deal to save a little bit of face, because they blew it. He overstepped his
Dude.
power or whatever.
That-
his
that-
leverage. He
I
overstepped
think-
his
yeah,
leverage.
leverage. Yeah.
I think
And
this
then,
isn't another Orlando Brown. Like Orlando Brown should have took what did we offer him? $30 million contract, 3 years.
$100 million.
We offered him $100 million.
$100 million.
Was it?
Did we really?
Yes.
Was it that much? And he said no. I thought we were just going to tag him.
We're probably better off he walked.
Well,
was like
no, we
yeah.
absolutely are. Did you see how
And then-
fucking Joe Burrow was running for his life? I'm glad we let him walk.
I know, right?
Because then he signed for like 65 or
Good
whatever.
point.
it
Oh, yeah,
was,
but we
the
offered-
offer was over 100 million.
No shit. I guess I don't remember that, but like that, we offered him that, and then we offered Chris Jones. 2 years, even if it wasn't what he wanted, the 2 years, $54 million. It's still better than what he got now. It's a 1 year contract, 19.5 million guarantee. That's his base salary,
salary.
and then it's all incentive based after that. Up to 25 million is what he can make for this year. But like his incentives are so
They're
ridiculous.
Tough. They're tough.
What a
I think
dumb deal.
2 million of it is him making the Super Bowl.
Winning the Super Bowl.
Or is it winning? Winning or making the Super Bowl. He has to be defensive player of the
Yep.
year. He has to make
over
NFL
over 15 sacks.
first team NFL. Yeah, first team, and then he has to have over 15 sacks. So it's just kind of like holy shit. Like he really has faith in himself. Like he's got that Ricky Williams contract. Remember when Master P signed him with New
Right.
Orleans and it was all incentive based?
Right. But
Yeah.
no, I think he just took this deal to save face. Like, oh hey, I can make. All
I
this
think
money.
he's definitely done after this.
Here,
year.
here's what- like I
think he
doubt he
turned
ever
it-
wanted to miss a game, right? And it's
No. I
his
think it was
agent.
He had
obvious.
to prove. He had to prove he was
He
serious.
came to the game.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
obviously he did not want to miss it.
Yeah, exactly. He needed to prove that he was serious.
But why would you take a lesser contract?
I think it was a guy stuck in the middle, and he figured out that
No.
I'm not about to sit out for 8 fucking weeks, and he told his agents, "Let's get a fucking deal done. I want to play." I don't know,
yeah.
but that's
No.
what I would guess.
But
That
he's
sounds-
basically playing under his old contract.
That's what I thought.
mean,
too.
Yeah,
It's-
they
he
just put
didn't
some
get
incentives.
shit.
They just put some incentives in
he
there.
got
Yeah.
he got. I think he came out ahead like just
So he'll
a little
co- I-
bit.
I
just
think-
to-
I think
just to
he'll
say that he
cover-
won. Just to say that I won the holdout.
So like okay, like we were just saying, like 19 million of it is his base salary, and then 2 million is for the Super Bowl, and then 2 million is for defensive player of the year. So he can make up 1.5 million of it, and I think
I hope you get it all, Chris Jones.
I think he collected that much in
Yes.
fines.
Me too.
I hope he
Me
does
too.
too. Prove me wrong.
So
Yeah.
Come
Because
on,
of the
Chris
Super Bowl.
Jones.
They asked him.
I think he'll get close.
You asked him?
No, I didn't say they
Oh.
asked him. They were like, would you have done anything different? And he said, yes, he would. He would have done things different. He tried. I mean, he tried to get the big contract. He overstepped his leverage, and this is where it's at now.
So we're gonna
Yeah.
lose like a minute there, probably.
What happened?
Damn, that's
We
a,
got that
The camera did a little glitch thing.
hey, you know what? Our favorite sports broadcast television show had technical difficulties this afternoon. So hey,
Yep.
It always happens.
I didn't want to say their name because we all
Hey, by the way, I haven't. Have you guys watched like any of the new First Take? They did the reboot with Skip and or who is it? Shannon Sharp and Stephen A. And then you got
he was Shannon Sharp kept calling him
Skip.
Skip.
yeah. then like I haven't watched any of it. Is he calling Stephen A. Skip a lot?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh
Man,
yeah.
I'm just glad that case.
Come on, Skip.
Oh, you're trying.
I'm trying to.
I was just about to say it.
Come on, Skip. Come on, Skip.
Casey
Where's
Walters,
Waltz when you
yeah,
need him?
yeah.
Hey,
I haven't caught any of
Come
that.
on now.
Like,
Yeah, right.
I watched the first episode of Skip Bayless's show, and it was funny because he couldn't get a damn word
Oh,
in.
no, not with Michael Irvin in the building.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But I'm not interested in it, man. It's weird. I've tried to watch it a handful of
neither.
times since then. I'll listen for like 10 seconds, like, nope. I started listening to him and Lil Wayne the other day. 5 seconds into, like, hell no.
Little Wayne, yeah.
Lil Wayne sounded like he just had you know how your
Yeah.
voice is really deep. You just had a hangover. You smoke like a pack.
yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
no one will
right.
listen to that shit for a half hour. Like,
Right? He just sounds like he just got done smoking a Newport. Yeah.
He probably did.
Yeah. I'm
Looking
like,
like
nah,
a-
man.
never mind.
I'm not trying to hear football. I'm not trying to hear football from that guy.
Yeah, man.
Right, no,
So
Hang out, kick it with him in the club. Sure, all day.
Visit some rap.
Yeah, right. Yeah, let's all rap all day. Yeah, but not
I
football.
so I feel like First
Is
Take
it-
is on the down. Like I don't feel like First Take is going to be getting any better. They're going down. I feel like Undisputed is going down. At Astro Boys is going up. I think Pat McAfee. I like Pat McAfee.
See, I can't
He's-
get into Pat McAfee.
I didn't used to like him, but man, he's starting to grow on me a little bit.
He just reminds
he's a
me of
dog.
exactly what it is. He's
a
like
dog.
a WWE guy just jacked up on roids. Like he
Yeah,
just jittery, too much cracked out.
I almost
Was
did
that
Randy
Roy's?
Savage
Was
there.
that Roy's kid?
No.
How would you know? How would you know?
I almost did the cream, brother. Almost did the cream. Oh, well, I'll try not to.
All right, what else we got? What
We
else?
wanna
What else is on the docket?
let's jump into these local picks.
Yeah,
here we go.
Yeah, let's do that.
So I'll go ahead and start with KC Waltz since he's not here.
All right, well, hold on. Let's pick an order. Let's go Chiefs.
Yep, Chiefs, KU,
K,
K-State.
there we go. Yeah, because the K-State Mizzou game I think is a bigger one.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So Chiefs is giving 3.5, and KC Waltz takes the Chiefs.
3.5 to Jacksonville and Jacksonville. Oh man.
I got to take Jacksonville because I think we win that game by 3 points.
I think we
right.
win that game by 3 points too, but
Everything we
like
do
3.5.
is a one possession game. It's either is it going to be the field goal or the touchdown?
I know.
I'm taking Kansas City. I think we're going touchdown this time.
Yeah,
Hope
me
you're
too.
right, brother.
After the
Hope
shitty,
I'm wrong. Hope you're right.
after the
Patrick
shitty performance we had on week 1, I'm going to go Kansas.
Patrick did not have a shitty performance, by
Patrick
the way.
Mahomes is 2-0.
No, but you
Patrick
know what I
know
Mahomes
what you
is
mean.
2-0 against Trevor Lawrence, including the playoffs. We
there
have
we
Travis
go.
Kelsey. Hold on, let me make the points.
Kelsey back.
Travis Kelsey and Chris Jones is back. And also, did you see how, Trevor Lawrence and the Jags were trying to give that game away to the
They
Colts.
did. They were.
did. And they still pulled
Their
the
defense.
3.5
That was my
up.
survivor pick, the Jags last week. I was like, what the fuck are they doing?
Oh, that would have been nice.
They were trying to blow the game. They were trying to blow it.
Yeah.
So with Chris Jones being back and Trevor, I know it's at home. I would probably say, first quarter
And-
take the Jags, but into the game take the Chiefs.
Yeah, I'd go under in the first half too.
I will say that Jags Colts game, you picked the Jags with the points, and it was 3.5.
It was.
You missed it by half a point.
No, I won that.
That
30,
Oh,
31.
you lost it by. It was 4.5.
4.5.
You lost by a half a point.
It was 31-21.
Did they score? I thought it was.
Yeah, they scored. Yeah, it's 31-21. They won by 2
Yeah, we're not
points.
very good at keeping
Come
up with
on,
stats.
dog. Come on,
Is
man.
this week 1? Let's see.
Come
Put the-
on,
put the
dog.
red X, the
Come
red
on,
X.
dog.
Hey, somebody's getting a red, somebody's getting a green. I don't know which one it's going to be.
Hey,
It's this guy right here.
So
31 to
You a believer
21.
now, huh?
31-21.
31-21.
You a
Jags.
believer now, huh?
Well,
Real
I
quick.
guess we're just going to put the X on Joe's face.
real quick.
Risky way.
Real quick.
Last week we have 4 picks. So last week Tiara had 3 right. Casey Waltz had 3 right, and everyone else had 2 right.
So are we doing a running total for the season?
We are.
Okay, all right.
Wait a minute, we're doing running total for NFL, not for
No,
college?
that's for
No,
college.
just for the 4
The
local.
Oh,
local.
for the local. Oh, for the
4
local.
local
Okay,
picks.
cool. I like
So
that.
now we're on to KU. That's given 28 points to Nevada.
Damn.
I'll take Nevada.
Nevada.
Hey, wait a minute, where's it at?
It's in Nevada.
It's in Nevada?
It's in Nevada.
Yeah.
I'll take Nevada.
You're going to take Nevada plus 28.
All you motherfuckers would say, I'm going to take KU.
Hey, I'm
I
sticking to
never
my
said that
word.
shit.
I thought it was in Lawrence.
I'm riding with KU. KU's look great. Nevada, don't know much about them, but I know they lost to Idaho. Idaho's 2-0 though still. So, but I'm on the KU hype train for the offense, and I think they're gonna put some points up like they've been doing. Bean,
Hey, don't get it
and,
twisted. I'm taking KU
Daniels.
to win the game.
I think
Not by
Bean
28.
and Daniels are gonna get in the game, and they're both gonna have at least a couple touchies.
So I was thinking Nevada because 28 points is a lot. But then I found out that Nevada lost to Idaho by more than 28 last week.
Yeah,
So I'm going to take KU in the points.
KU and the points.
Oh, man. I didn't
My
know
dude.
all
Man, I
that
feel like
good
I need to switch
information.
my pick.
My
but-
dude.
Right, I didn't
hey,
say
we're
that. I'm
hey,
gonna
we're
stay with it,
hey,
right?
somebody's gonna have bragging rights. That's all I'm saying.
Look, I'm a KU
no.
believer. I'm a KU believer. Don't
What
get it
was
twisted.
that
Don't get
shit?
it twisted. But 28 points is
Oh,
a
man, the
lot.
Royals game, that's the Royals game.
That was
man.
fucking in his chest.
Man.
Royals,
Okay,
Royals.
so last pick is K-State playing Missouri. In Missouri.
What's Walt State?
And
In Columbia.
K-State is giving 4 points.
K-State's given 4. What's KC
take-
Waltz got on? Oh, go ahead, Tony Hanna.
KC
Go ahead, be
Walt-
first. Go ahead. Hold on.
Casey
K-State.
Walt had KU and he has K-State.
I'll take
KU
K-State
and
on this
K-State.
one.
K-State minus 4.5. Is that what you said?
Yes.
All right, that's in Columbia. Go ahead, Risky Ray. Let's hear what you got.
I'll take K-State minus 10.
Easy.
Hey, that's got to be like a plus 215 on there. You're giving it up.
Yeah. Domination.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Dominate.
after watching Mizzou the previous week
To
I'm gonna
Middle
have to-
Tennessee?
yeah, I'm gonna have to ride unless they just look past Middle Tennessee. That's the only thing I can say. But
Yeah.
I'm still riding with K-State.
Middle Tennessee was actually really, really, really good
Yeah,
last year.
I'm
They
s-
were they were a phenomenal team. So Mizzou just is bad.
No, but Mizzou was given 28 last week.
Yeah,
I thought it was 11 points.
but they didn't.
No.
But they didn't give. That's what the
They
final
won by
was.
like 7 or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Little Apple out there in Manhattan.
I'm also taking K-State.
All right. K-State.
So that wraps that up. So we're going to go ahead and move into the Risky Rays Locks of the Week.
Oh,
Dum-dum-dum.
yeah. Where's the
Yeah.
bing? There's the
Before we
intro
start
music
that,
on
we'll
that.
go ahead and... so last week...
We need a padlock noise for that.
Yay! So his college parlay looked like it was going to happen, man. It came down to Alabama and Texas.
How you gonna be 43-0 and how? How?
Man, that was a tough
How?
His NFL pick was trash, but the college pick was pretty spot on. I couldn't believe Alabama lost that, but
Well,
that
I
was
will
last
tell
week.
you, I was this close from having a trash college pick because Utah had to come crawling back and Oklahoma had to come
Man,
crawling
they
back.
yeah, it was like
dude.
16.5 and they beat him by 17.
Wow, yes, I know. So, I mean,
So, all right, what do we have this week, Risky Ray?
all right, man, here it is. Here it is. What up? Let me pull it up here real quick. All right, I'm not doing 4. I'm doing 3. 4 is a bit much.
Right, that was a
You're
gonna win her.
That was a bit much, man. Yeah, get 4. I'm gonna get some dubs over here. Hold up.
Let's hear.
Oh, lock. K-State 3.5. Lock.
Oh, we said 4.5.
When I looked on DraftKings, it was 4.
Oh, well, that's even better for me.
FanDuel.
Yeah,
I'm going FanDuel is 3.5.
I'm looking at it now on ESPN. It's 3.5.
K-State, lock it.
I'm good. Yep. Yeah. Definitely.
Lock it.
What else we got?
Hold up.
Uh-oh, gotta find it.
Hold up. Gotta find it.
Charleston State over Texas. Gophers.
6.5.
Second time that shit skipped. Sorry,
skipped again?
we're
Skipped again?
we don't know if we lost a little bit of footage. We'll see once the recording comes out. But second time that shit's happened.
Hold on. I got one more.
Got one more.
Looking for it.
Let's see. Gonna ride with those Longhorns this week?
Ooh, who they playing?
man.
They're
You know
playing-
what?
They're playing Wyoming and giving 30.
Man, I don't mess with Texas.
Obviously.
They be messing with you though.
Right? All right. Going with this pick. I hope it works out. Please work out. This
Nothing
was
more.
this
You
was
want your the person that's telling you how to bet.
Please.
work out. Please work out. Please work
I don't want to
out.
lead my fans astray.
Right.
Those donations at the end of the year is not going to be very much.
Well, I've kind of been listening to a lot of guys out there. They're talking about some people are on upsets and going this
Upset alert.
way.
What do we got?
Upset alert. I'm going with even though I really don't like them, and I'm going to go with them. But Waltz, I'm going with the Florida Gators over the Tennessee Vols.
Is that money line?
Plus 6.5.
So you're going.
No, you always take the points.
Take the points.
You always take the points.
That's a tough one.
And that 3-game parlay will get you plus 540, ladies and gentlemen.
And that was 6.5 on the points.
That was a 6.5. Hold up. Get up there. Yes, Florida plus 6.5.
Oh no, I circled the wrong team.
Yep, Florida plus 6.5 at
Then
home, baby.
What's our NFL bet?
All right,
In the
NFL
swamp.
bets.
Is it in the swamp? It's in the swamp.
Yeah.
I hope Ray
Yeah,
picks
it
one of the
is.
games that I wrote down over here, but we'll see who you pick.
Yeah, it is. All right, hold on. Let me clear my selections. I
got
got to
some
give the.
games I think we should talk about. There's some tough picks
Coming up.
Yeah, for
Okay.
this
Ooh,
week too.
and after he gets done with that, we have to go back and do Survivor picks. I forgot about the Survivor picks.
We'll get Survivor picks in.
Yeah.
No, okay.
All right, again, NFL, I'm only doing 3 again because 4 is tough.
All right, don't leave us in suspense for
I
too
got you.
long.
No, I got you.
Dead air time
Dead
means
air.
change
Gotcha.
the channel.
Gotcha. Had to pull it in. All right, here we go. I got to lock it up. All right, I am going with. I don't want to do the Chiefs. We were just doing the Chiefs, and no, I don't want to put the Chiefs in there. But I had an upset, and I'm looking for him. It is nope. Hold up.
It'd be almost like it'd be awesome if you could write this down.
Got it.
Greg, you might write this down beforehand next time.
He's going off the cuff. He's like, oh, that looks pretty good.
Figure this out right now, guys. Hold on.
All right, here
All
we
right,
go.
Here we go.
All right, I'm going with the Rams plus 7 at home against the Niners.
Ooh, that
was one of your picks, right?
That's a very risky pick.
That's your
because
lock?
I had the 49ers taking them apart.
Oh,
Risky Ray is taking
That-
risky picks.
So the
that
Rams
defense
are,
against
Very
that
risky.
offense.
the
Oh.
Rams are getting 7.5.
Yes, 7. Yep.
I'm going Oppo on you on that one, brother. That's
Yeah, 49ers going to cover.
that Niners defense and that offense together. Brandon Ayuk. Hey, there's a surprise for you.
Brandon Ayuk.
Oh,
Brandon
good call
Ayuk
out.
is awesome.
Forgot about
Rams,
that guy.
Was it
My
Rams?
Damn it.
Rams versus the 49ers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said Steelers. No, you're
What the
dummy.
fuck are you doing?
Hold
Risky
on,
Ray.
hold on. He did pick the Steelers in week 1 versus the 49ers, and
He is not a 49ers fan.
he is not a 49ers fan.
He's
Nah,
not
I
on
am-
the Brock Purdy
Yeah, he's like,
fucking
fuck Purdy.
bandwagon.
I am not.
He
I am
ain't
not.
pretty. He ain't pretty.
I'm also
He
taking.
ain't Purdy.
I'm also taking the Patriots plus 3 at home.
Patriots.
Who are they playing? Who are they playing?
Yep.
The Miami Dolphins.
Ooh.
Oh, that's
I
think
like that. I actually
I-
do, just because of Belichick and his schemes.
It seems like the Dolphins always beat the Patriots. I might be wrong.
They have been
but I
lately.
feel like
They
they
have
beat
been.
I'm
I got
feeling
the Dolphins on
opposite
that game.
of Risky Ray right now. But
Me too.
You're
Me
going.
too.
You're going Miami.
I'm going Miami,
You're going
He
Miami.
is the
and I'm going
professional.
49ers.
All right.
This is the guy we found to come on and do our picks for us.
So hold on. Are we doing this because of Casey Waltz is in down there in Florida, or what?
I think we forgot, but
You guys,
maybe.
you guys riding with Miami. I like the Patriots.
I'm
Honest-
taking.
Yeah,
I'm
I
taking
know.
the
That's what I'm saying.
Patriots.
I
Yeah,
honestly
I'm
like the
taking
Patriots.
All right,
Belichick's
here.
defensive
Joe and I
schemes
got the
against
Dolphins.
Tua Tagovailoa and his non-deep throwing ass. I will probably ride with the Patriots on you on that one. Okay, go
Dude,
ahead.
what are you talking about? Tua had 466 yards last week.
They weren't. No passes were over like 30 yards. Nothing was deep. Nothing was deep.
Hold on. He had one deep pass, I thought, but it
Oh.
No. Well, no. It's not. It's not yardage.
It's
It's not yardage after the catch, which is what
It's-
Tyreek Hill did.
After the catch.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, hold on, hold
Time
on.
in the air. I hear what
So
you're saying.
his longest pass was 47 yards to Tyreek Hill.
And
Now I don't
how
know if
much of
that
that was after-
I
yeah.
really don't know.
Tyreek fell down on that play. He caught the ball.
I will
and then
say
he fell down.
this:
Then he
there
fell
were
down.
some people that they were still criticizing his deep ball skills after week one. So maybe there's something to it.
Yeah.
So game 3.
He even said he was just like, yeah, I don't, but who cares?
People are saying that the chemistry between him and Tyreek is like fucking unreal right now.
Dude, he just
the
puts it out
highlights
in
look
front of him.
good, but I don't know.
No, his accuracy is great. He puts it where it needs to be, and he knows Tyreek will get there.
No, Tyreek is just an awesome receiver. Just like
I
Mahomes.
know. I'm missing.
Mahomes is like
I'm missing,
Tyreek's-
man.
Tyreek's
Mahomes
the
be like,
best
fuck
receiver.
it. Tyreek's down there somewhere.
But
Yes.
here's my thing with Tyreek. Tyreek does not catch the ball with him. If you look at all the passes last week, everything was a basket catch in his body. It's not with his hands. And that's the only knock I have against him, which isn't bad for like a guy going across the middle, whatever like that, but he's not catching with his hands. And I think that's what Andy Reid's big knock was against him.
Game 3.
All right, game three. Game 3. I'm going with Baker Mayfield over
the Bucks.
Oh, going with the Bucks at home against Mr. Height, Mr. Justin Fields.
Giving up.
I
What
like
is it?
that pick. I
Are they
like that
giving
pick.
up 3? Are they giving up 3 or what?
I'll agree with that one.
2.5.
2.5.
And you're going to give those points?
I'm giving 2.5.
Okay.
2.5, baby. Bucks at home.
I got to go opposite again. I got to go Bears on that one. I think
He's a believer.
I think no, I'm not a believer, but I
hope you're
just think
right.
that Bucks defense is overly aggressive, and Fields is going to catch him being too aggressive, and he's going to run a lot. I think Baker.
That
or
would be
not
nice.
Baker. I think Fields is going to have
Who did the Bucks play last week?
pretty good heyday. They beat Minnesota. 20-17.
They sure did.
They
Do you
said
think
Baker knew all the
Minnesota is a
calls.
better team than Chicago?
Absolutely. Minnesota Vikings better than Chicago?
Do you think Minnesota's better than Chicago?
I'm sorry. Yes, I do think that, but it's all about
but-
matchups. I think it's matchups.
But and we were just talking about how bad the defense was for Minnesota.
But like I just said,
But
Fields is an elusive quarterback. Kirk Cousins is not.
Kirk Cousins can throw the ball. Justin Fields cannot.
Yes, but if your defense can
That's
lock
right.
up the receivers,
But they got Justin Jefferson.
Hey,
Look-
let's get back into the Survivor picks. Can you let Joey Moles?
well, hold
jump
on.
real quick?
Oh, before we get into the fire picks, I'm going to tell you that 3-game parlay will get you plus 554, baby. 554.
That's a good. I like that.
Now,
Joey
I will
Mullins.
tell you. Now, I will
Not
tell
a
you
parlay
my only the riskiest one on there, I believe, in my opinion, is the Rams over the 49ers.
yeah.
But you don't say.
I would agree with that.
You don't say.
Come on, Joe.
But man, it's a division game. Matt Stafford at home. He's throwing to the beer guy.
Hey, let's not forget Matt Stafford. What, just 2 years ago?
Who's a
Super
better
Bowl
quarterback?
MVP, right?
Who's a better
Bowl
Was he
quarterback?
the
MVP?
MVP? Was he the MVP? Of the
I've
Super Bowl?
always been a Stafford fan. I always
he
liked
can
him when he
spin
was
it.
with the Lions.
Stafford can spin it for sure.
Dude,
I'm just a little scared about that defense though.
I've always been a Stafford fan.
But
Alright.
that Rams defense, man, I'm telling you. Anyway,
Hey,
there you go.
so
There's
you
my
have
picks,
a-
baby. There's my picks. And just so you know, I'm about it. I put those picks in right after the show.
Go on, talking about that junk. What do you say?
What?
That bull junk?
I don't want to hear none of that bull junk.
That bull
You
junk.
better be a believer.
All right, we have on the show now special guest Joey Mullets.
Hey!
Hey, Joey. What's cracking?
Hey,
Not much.
Where's the clap? Where's the clap? Where's the clap?
Oh yeah, get some claps.
Wait, why you have to injure me?
We're not trying to cheer on injuries. What happened, man?
I have an Osgood Schlatter.
A what?
Could you
What?
break
What the
that
fuck?
down for those of us
What is
that
that?
don't know that guy?
Yeah, right.
My tibia isn't long enough, so the tendon going from my kneecap to my tibia is pulling my tibia like outwards, which is
Which leaves
obviously
the
bad.
kneecap more acceptable for fractures. Yeah.
Breaks,
Yeah.
not fractures.
So, is there something they need to do to help fix the tibia? It sounds like that's something that's just.
I have a knee brace on.
Okay,
Do they give you some calcium pills?
No, right now it's supposed to be 4 weeks of rest and the
A lot of milk?
brace, and then hopefully, yeah, hopefully
Hey.
if that don't work, they have to do some physical therapy. But hopefully that'll work because we need him on the KC Monarchs, man. We need that.
It's pretty amazing
cleanup hitter.
how well that little band works, though, right?
Yeah, it's like when I put it on, it's just like,
Fixes it in the meanwhile.
yeah.
Yeah. I had, I don't know if this is the same injury, but back in the day, like I used to have knee issues, right, from playing basketball.
Runner's knee.
And that's exactly because I seen that. I was like, oh, yeah, I remember. Because, like, you feel like you can barely walk on your damn, like, you're just limping along, right? You get this little thing, you just put it right around your, this,
Yeah.
whatever they call that.
It puts pressure on that
Yeah.
right muscle right
You
there.
just
yeah.
put it around it, man. You feel like brand new.
So let's go ahead and jump into Survivor League. Joey Moltz, who do you got this week?
I got the Browns over the Steelers.
Wow. Could you tell us? Just give me two. Just give me 2 points. What? 2 reasons
Living
why you're
dangerously.
taking the Browns over the Steelers.
The Browns defense looked really good against the Steelers offense that didn't really perform.
Okay.
And what's his name? Even if he just plays an average,
Miles Garrett.
no,
Watson?
the quarterback, yeah.
Oh, Deshaun Watson.
What did
If
you
he
think
even
about
plays like
Deshaun?
I don't know. Just if he plays an average game, the defense will handle most of it.
Because the Steelers.
So
ain't
the
too tough.
defense and Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, Deshaun Watson doesn't even have to play good.
How about some Nick Chubb?
Nick Chubb? Yeah, that's also
Yeah, Nick Chubb came with it, man. He's
So
on my fantasy team too.
Miles Garrett. Also, like their defense is just
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
wipe the
Myles
Steelers
Garrett.
off.
So 2 reasons you're taking the Browns: defense and Deshaun Watson, or defense and is there another player that is just going to blow the Steelers away? Who's the difference maker on the Browns that's going to be the difference maker to win that game?
I feel like the difference maker will be Miles Garrett and Nick Chubb.
All right.
So
Good
also,
picks.
I think that's a good pick because the Browns stomped on the Bengals last
Yeah.
week,
Yep.
and the Steelers got demolished by the 49ers.
I like the momentum. I like that. And I agree with your pick. I'm definitely taking the Browns,
Are you taking the
over
Browns
the
too?
Steelers. What?
In Survivor League?
No. Just in general. No,
general?
just in general. No, not Survivor. No. You crazy.
All right,
Good
T.I.
pick though, Joey.
Yeah, T.I. Who you got? Who
So
you got?
originally I had all 18 weeks already picked, but so for this week I had the Giants beating the Cardinals, but after seeing their game last week, I'm gonna change my pick and I'm gonna go. I'm gonna have to fucking change everything now, but I'm gonna go with the Cowboys versus the Jets in week 2. That to me is like a no-brainer. Like they're winning that game. Like there's no way they lose it.
I think the Giants are going to beat Arizona, but that became a very risky game.
That is.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to find out week 2 in the Survivor pie. I ain't trying to find out.
Yeah, right. Well, see, and okay, so everybody's hip to it now. So everybody's seeing. Okay, well, I'm gonna pick whoever Arizona's playing,
Or the Texans.
or the Texans, or Carolina, or
Right,
maybe I
yeah.
should stop talking. But so everybody's hip to it, right? So you're like,
Some
okay,
people
all right,
aren't, but
yeah. Right. So they're all like, okay, well, I'm just gonna go. Whoever's playing that week or who playing Arizona, I'm going against them, right? Because we really don't know if Arizona is tanking or not. We think they are.
They had
Kyler
6
Murray
sacks
going
last
on?
week, by the way.
Is Kyler Murray good stat? Is Kyler Murray gonna come back and and do something? Is it full tank season? Maybe. I don't know. I would probably wait maybe until like week 4 or 5, maybe 6 to be like, okay, all right, these guys are for real taking, and then I can start looking at.
But what are you taking in week 2?
Well, just like Tony, my original thought was, and it was a no-brainer. Even in my pick'em league, I was like, Cowboys Jets all day, 16 points, boom. But then last night, the Eagles, when they were playing Minnesota, and I was like, just had this feeling. I was like, man, they're going to maybe cover the spread, or I was like, they're for sure winning. So I was like, well, let me move the Eagles to my top spot. Got my 16 points. Got it. Locked it.
Did you do that? You got the Eagles?
No, I did not know. No. I almost did. That was
Dude,
in
just
Cooch's
say your
league.
freaking Survivor.
So who did you pick for Survivor?
Hold on, bro.
Get pressed over here by Joey Mullets.
I know, ain't it? Hey, it's like, who'd you pick for Survivor?
If you had a Batman, you could come Joey Bats real quick.
I know.
Just pick one so we can get on.
So just back to I pulled Cowboys and off from the Jets. I think the Cowboys are still going to win, by the way. But the Jets defense is so good. But my survivor pick is the Bills at home against the Raiders.
Man, that was going to be mine until the Bills looked fucking awful against the Jets.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, if you go back and look at that game, yes, the Bills did look awful at the Jets. I actually took the Jets and won my bet against the Bills. Oh, Risky Ray wins a bet. Oh,
That doesn't happen too much.
man, I'm telling you, yeah, it does. But Josh Allen is not. If you go back and look at the game, really look at the game. Josh Allen is not going to throw 3 interceptions. Josh Allen is at home. Josh Allen is under a lot of scrutiny. They're talking Josh Allen this, Josh Allen that, and it's like the dude has got to at least respond. Yeah, he's got to respond. He's going to be at home. I mean, they're playing the Raiders. Jacoby Myers is out. We don't know how good Jimmy Garoppolo is. Devontae Adams showed a shell of himself last week. And I don't think the Raiders are that good. So, and the Bills are at least that good. I mean, the Bills shot themselves in the foot. They should have won that game against the Jets, by the way. They should have won that game, but they didn't.
I feel like
NFL script said.
Yeah.
I feel like the Bills have been exposed, and it started last year. It started last year, actually. It was at the end of last year, and Josh Allen just wasn't playing well, and it's carrying over into this season, and I got to say, I'm quite pleased so far.
It's the gunslinger mentality. Like, he's not going to make those mistakes.
Here's my thing. Like, I'm not going to choose against the Bills, but, man, me personally, I'm just not comfortable choosing them as one of my guys right now. Because to me, it's just like they're, like you guys said about Devontae Adams, they're a shell of their former selves.
Yeah.
They don't got that chemistry that they had before. I don't know what happened to them. But
I'm taking the New Orleans Saints over the Panthers because I thought the Saints they beat the
division game. You're taking a division game.
Yeah, I mean the Saints beat the Titans last week, which was a pretty good game, a pretty good team. And then Carolina sucks. I mean they have a rookie quarterback, so I'm going Saints over Carolina.
Okay, all right.
You think that's risky?
Yeah, Risky Ray says that's risky, man.
Boy, if Risky Way says it's risky, it must be risky.
Man, I try. I'm not going to tell you all of my secrets, but I try to stay away from the division games when I can.
I don't like division games.
I don't.
Especially
With
on
your
the
betting
road.
history, I don't want to know your secrets.
This guy over there.
All right.
This guy.
All right. Well, that leaves Ken Chapman for his Survivor.
But Ken, actually, I am riding with Risky Ray. I like the Bills. 8 points. Is it? They're giving up 8.
8.5.
At home.
8.5.
I will say I wanted the Bills too, but when they looked like shit, I was like,
Hey, against the Raiders, the only thing I can say is I'll ride with Buffalo as long as the game does not go into overtime.
Right now.
0-5 Josh Allen. I don't know if it's a fucking fluke or if it's actually, the dude can't perform when the pressure's on. I mean, he did great against the Chiefs, except he was going up against Patrick Mahomes with 13 seconds left.
Yeah, you're going to get Patrick Mahomes.
You know what I mean.
T.I. leaving?
Yeah.
Is he gone?
He has no faith in his own pick.
Yep.
He walked out of
Tony
here.
has
But-
left the building.
Yeah, so I mean, Buffalo at home. They, just like you said, they got a lot to prove.
Got a lot of proof.
of critics, a lot of people on their back.
Exactly.
Their defense, I think, is enough to fucking, lock
They
that
only
game
have to
up.
guard
You know what I
one
mean?
dude.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Josh Jacobs?
yeah, but I mean, you put the pressure on Garoppolo's going to fold, like origami.
Easy.
So
Easy. Load the box. Double team one guy. Load
like
the
it.
box. Double team one
I
guy.
like it. If Vegas says
Is Jimmy Garoppolo gonna run for 100 yards on you? No,
if Vegas
he's
says
not.
they're good for 8 points, why not take that?
Why not take that exactly? Why not take that, Jolie Mullets?
Good answer. Good
Yeah,
answer.
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you, Joey Mulch.
I'm taking the Steelers now. Hope the Steelers win.
Very intuitive.
Right.
So going on a whole new topic here. Are the Royals going to have the worst season in history?
So
Man,
hold on.
oh
Give me
my
the
gosh,
numbers on the loss
dude.
record. 100 and what?
So
I'm
the
guessing
worst-
110.
No. There was
110 losses.
No, it's not 110.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
It is way more.
their
Way
worst,
more?
Their worst.
I think so.
No. Their worst season was 56 and 106 in 2005.
56 and 106. How does that add up? I thought there was 182 games.
162.
That was how many years ago? Yeah.
I'm old. Okay.
So, and before this game, they were 46 and 101.
Hold on. Are we not going to acknowledge we're in overtime?
We are in overtime.
All right. Now we're in overtime. No, that's
is
fucking.
wrong.
That's the quick.
What's wrong?
You're
In 2005, the Royals was 56 and 101.
the worst Royals season or just season ever?
The Royals.
Real
Oh,
quick.
I thought you meant the worst season ever, not the
Man,
worst
Who invited
Royals
this
season.
fucking kid?
Who had the worst
know.
season ever? Detroit with
Terrible.
110.
Yeah, 2003.
110?
No, it was 119.
119. Damn.
See? Damn. Hey, guys, real quick.
Real quick.
We're in overtime.
Oh, there we
There
go.
we go.
Okay.
There you go.
So,
yeah.
So Joey Mulch, you got anything to say about the Royals?
They suck.
All right.
Okay, all
Very-
right.
Hey,
No
that's Joey Mulch.
optimism. No optimism from Jolie Mullins.
And
Ladies and gentlemen.
Very insightful.
I don't like the Royals.
I know.
They're
You
not my
Don't
team.
like the Royals.
don't like the
Dear
Royals?
Lord.
Cubs fan.
All right, Joey Mulch,
Cubbies. He's
get
Cubbies.
out of our studio.
Hey, at least I wasn't out of contention in May.
All right. So you're a
Yes,
Cubs fan.
Again,
Hold on.
get out of here.
Tell him to go to his room, please.
Hold on. We're going to test. Okay, so you're a Cubs fan. What are the Cubs records right now? Give me something close. Be within like at least 2 games.
I think
Oh, I think.
76
You were within 2 there.
and
Math.
Right?
no, I think it's
Here's an easier
no,
one.
I think it's 78 and 76.
Close. 78 and 69.
Who are the-
All right. You
who-
are a Cubs fan.
Who are the Cubs playing tonight?
I don't know.
Get out of here. T.I.
Yeah,
get back
this
in. Get out of here. Boo.
The correct answer is Arizona. Arizona.
And he is out of here.
Joey Mulch, thanks for coming on, buddy. We always like seeing you on the show.
Alrighty.
Appreciate it. Appreciate
You are one of the most popular figures on the show.
Appreciate the diss.
And you absolutely have the best name.
For sure.
Risky Ray's pretty good.
I'm close.
Ray.
I'm close. I'm a close.
But
I'm
Joey
a
Mulch-
close. I'm a
he-
close second out of 4 guys.
He even has the mullet, though.
5
He
dudes.
has the mullet.
He does have the mullet. He definitely does. Hey, but do I not come with the risky picks? Do I not come with? I'm trying to make you guys money.
Risky is an understatement.
I actually did a private poll and I came out number 1. Just want to surprise.
Nice.
Hey, he has a poll.
It's a private poll I conducted.
Hey, he has Jera.
Tony surveyed himself.
And Zane.
Jera Zane.
Tony was the only one he surveyed. He was just like, "What do you think, Tony Hanna? I like Tony Hanna."
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
That original T.I. guy, he's pretty good.
So I
One of
didn't
one
watch the.
podcasters love Tony Hanna.
So I loaded the full episode last week and didn't even watch it. I just watched a little bit at the beginning and I was
Yeah,
like,
you loaded the
let me tell-
unedited
Yeah,
version.
yeah.
I'm like, what's he doing? What's this?
"Oh, did I? What was supposed to be on there?"
No, but you loaded the unedited. So
Oh, the
it-
first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an accident. Actually, I was like, "God damn it!" Yeah, then it took forever to load. So like, I had to wait the whole next day just to load it because it took like 7-8 hours. I was like, "You got to be kidding me!"
Was it
man."
good? Was it a good episode?
I thought it was a good episode. Like I
Did you
didn't.
not watch it?
I didn't watch the entire full.
I was there.
I didn't watch
don't
the
need- I
entire
don't need to
full
watch it.
episode until like a couple days ago, and then I heard you guys talking shit on my mint. What did you guys call this? It's like my
Your Mint mobile phone.
my mint. my Mint mobile phone.
Your Boost mobile.
Yeah. I wouldn't have edited that shit out. Even if I would have caught it, I would have edited it out. I heard that after the fact. I'm like, nah, I would have left it. It was funny.
Yeah, he has a combo phone. It's a bent or a moose.
Obviously, you have a regular phone plan, just like everybody else. But it was funny at the time.
I go to McDonald's to pay for my
That
phone.
was winging.
We were
that
rolling.
That whole entire show was winging.
Oh my God, I forgot all about that. That was great.
That was so good. That was an
good
awesome
stuff.
show. That was an awesome show.
Good sport. Good sport, Tony Hanna.
So I don't know
This
if
is
we
a good one,
talked.
too.
So there's some games that I feel like when I look at this week, right? There's some games that I'm very interested in, right?
Okay.
All right.
Please tell us.
Well, you got the Ravens and Bengals. I know we already talked a little bit about that. My interest is I would love to see the Bengals start out 0-2. That's the only thing I give a shit about.
They
with them.
always start slow.
Who are they
Right.
playing?
The
They're
Ravens.
playing the Ravens.
Ooh,
Right. So that to me,
That's a divisional game.
So that's a big game, right? That's a big impact. Obviously, you got the Chiefs, Jaguars. The other two, we already talked about it. You had the Bills and Raiders.
Yeah.
And we were rooting for the Bills. Obviously, we don't need to
Right.
see the Raiders win again. So I'm watching for that reason.
And
Right now,
the-
I'm
the
a Raiders
Patriots.
fan.
Yeah.
That's
Get these two
terrible.
dummies out.
That's
Get these two
terrible.
dummies
That's
out.
And then
terrible.
I had two more that I was thinking about. I don't know what you guys think about.
We talked about the Patriots and
49ers,
and Miami.
Rams.
Yeah.
I find it to be a very. I want to see are the 49ers who we saw in Week 1. That's what I want to
That's
see.
They
what I wanna
are who
see,
we thought
too.
they are.
Are they are they who they think they are right now, right? And then the other one is the Jets and Cowboys.
Well,
How are the Jets going to bounce back? And are the Cowboys what we've seen in Week 1?
That defense is for real.
Yep.
So the defense
Micah
is for
Parsons
reals.
is for real.
So I have Dak Prescott on my fantasy team.
I'm sorry.
I know. So I woke up and I saw, the Cowboys won 40-0. Yeah.
Dude,
You must have blown up.
6 points.
I thought
Yeah.
the same thing with CD Lamb. I think I got like 11 or 12 points.
Yeah,
I'm
he
like,
had like 15.
It was all defense on that game.
I went up against the Cowboys defense Week 1.
Oh, nice.
52 points or whatever it was.
They got two
That-
tutties, bunch of sacks.
Dude, that literally just killed me. Otherwise, I would have dominated. Even when Jalen Hurts didn't even score that many points, I would have won. Like,
Yeah.
come on, man.
yeah, speaking of, like, I think in our league, so who had the Cowboys? I think it was Team Trump had the Cowboys. And they scored freaking was like 37 points. I mean, 30. You get 37 points out of
Gone.
your defense, man. Like,
I saw this TikTok
Nelson Vasquez.
on the worst beat ever, and it was
With Aaron
guy-
Rodgers?
yeah. So the guy won by like point
.06.
0.05 or something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was
But-
95.6.
The loser had Aaron
Aaron
Rodgers,
Rodgers going into Monday
and
night.
the winner had the Cowboys defense.
Yeah. Well, look, if you guys pay attention a little bit more and just click it and screen in, the dude that had Aaron Rodgers, his team is trash.
Right.
I mean, he should
But hey,
have lost
if
anyway,
you're going
man.
into that game and you're like, oh, I got Aaron Rodgers, he's got
And I
nobody.
need a half a
I get
point.
it.
Yeah.
I need a half a
half
point.
a point.
I get it. I totally
you
get
know,
it.
don't you hate to be that team though that like the first week you come out and you score a lot of points, but you happen to play the best team in the league that week?
Oh,
Yeah.
that sucks.
That
does
happened
always
to
happens.
that happened to Keaton, right? So Keaton scored in our league. Dan, he had a good week. He scored like 140 some points. Obviously, had he played anybody else outside of him, I think one other person. Oh yeah, Daniel had like 170 something, right?
Oh, yeah.
Art had like 199 actually. And Keaton ended up with like 145. So like, man, he had played anyone else.
That
he wins.
always sucks.
It does, man.
So just to give you guys reference, it's something I think we should start to, and I think it's a pretty fucking cool league. There's a group of guys that I work with at General Motors, and we got a best ball league, fantasy league. So you just draft whoever you want to draft, and it automatically plugs in whoever scores the most points for you, even if they're on your bench. So if you draft like 2 quarterbacks, 4 receivers, whatever you have on your, it'll just automatically plug them in. And so,
That sounds dumb.
oh, I thought it was awesome. Hey, I'm going to say it's awesome just because I was in that situation where I was the guy who fucking beat the
me
shit out of
too.
somebody by like
Well,
12 points
I have
because
Kirk Cousins on my bench with 48 points.
See, then you would like that league.
But you still got
So
Joe
it's-
Burrow.
It's,
so-
pretty cool. It's a cool league. It's
So I've heard
different.
this
It's just
other
something
league.
different.
I heard this other league too. So say you have you draft your teams, everybody, right? You have
Yep.
10 teams.
Yep.
Whoever scores the lowest week 1,
Yep.
they're out.
Oh, yeah, I've
And-
seen
but,
that.
But
I've seen
then
that
you,
one, yeah.
you then you can
Haven't played
draft their players.
Yeah, then you can pick them up on free.
Next
yes.
week the bottom team
Yep.
out.
Yep.
Then you can draft their players.
That's dope. It only goes like 14 weeks, depending on how many. Yeah, I've seen that.
So
Yep.
like, you just don't want to be the bottom team, but when the bottom team's out, you can draft their players.
See, that's what I like.
Yeah.
Like now that fantasy's taken off the way it has, I like doing different things. And have you guys?
Vampire League was a good one too.
Have you guys done Sleeper? Have you guys heard of the Sleeper app?
Yeah, I have Sleeper.
Yeah. So
yeah.
I must
Sleeper's-
be too damn busy. I'm like, don't know what any of the shit y'all are talking about.
Sleeper's a new app that launched and it allows a lot of like personalization and stuff like that. So it's real cool. But
I had it. I still have the app, but I had it a couple years ago, and it definitely has helped me in fantasy aspect with updates and who do I play.
yeah,
and
and they give a lot of updates on that stuff.
they
So
sometimes
like,
sometimes they beat Bleacher Report and ESPN.
Yeah.
They're like, wow,
Interesting.
man, came
Bleacher
through.
Report.
Bleacher
All
Report.
right, so
oh
we're
man,
like
you better get on that.
way
Yeah.
over our hour. Do we have
Yep.
anything else we want to cover?
Did anyone see that fight last week? Sean Strickland and Adesanya?
I was just about to say we have not touched UFC.
We didn't trust
fucking-
UFC.
yeah.
Isn't there a UFC fight tonight?
Nah, there's a fight tomorrow though.
Oh, that's Saturday.
Yeah,
yeah.
usually on
It's
Saturdays,
Saturday night
There's
fights.
a
I
boxing
think
match, I think tonight.
Alex Grasso, it's women's. She's
Yeah.
on the main card. I forget who she fights. There is one fight on the card tomorrow that I'm kind of interested to tune into. Is this guy named I want to say it's Paul Rosas Jr. or it might just be Rosas Jr. I don't remember, but he's only either 16 or 17 years old. And he did lose one time, but he's somebody that I think in the next 2 to 3
at 16,
years.
that's crazy.
It is, yeah. That he's even fighting in the UFC. He's fighting
Well-
these grown men.
Well, Tommy Morrison, they had a lie when he was 14. He was getting into the Tough Man contest. They had a lie about his
Oh
age.
yeah, when he go to the bars and beat the shit out of
beat the
30-year-old
shit-
men.
Yes.
Yeah,
Tommy
I
Morrison
remember
was a
about
fucking
that. Yeah.
beast, dude.
Totally illegal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you think?
So,
People need to know.
so I mean, as far
so
as
you
like
know,
the
it's illegal.
upcoming fights, there's that tomorrow, right? But so last week, for anyone that doesn't know, Sean Strickland, the number 5 fighter in the UFC in the middleweight division, fought Israel Adesanya, who they were which they throw around the term GOAT. I think way too fucking much. By the way,
Those guys had to go.
Same.
Those
Yeah.
are-
No, I mean, look,
Same.
there's only one. So when we talk GOAT, there's 2 people that come to mind in the UFC that I could argue right now. And you would say
John
John
Jones?
Jones.
John Jones.
There's
yeah.
no
John Jones,
argument
hands
there.
down. I
Yeah.
will say
The
that.
other one
Let's hear
is
number 2.
That dude's the GOAT.
Alexander Volkanovski.
Volkanovski. Yeah.
That
no,
guy,
No. Who's the other dude?
Alexander Volkanovski.
George St. Pierre.
Yep, that's what I was thinking.
No.
The dude
That's
from
what I was
Russia.
thinking of.
Who's never been
Oh,
beaten.
Kamzat
Kamzat
Chimaev.
Chimaev.
So
No, that's not it either.
Yeah, it
so
is.
the guy with
Yeah,
the
it
beard
is.
that wore the
Yeah,
big
it
white
is.
afro.
bro,
No.
there's 2 Russians, and you're probably getting thinking
Tony's
of the
got
other,
Tony
right?
broke out the fucking.
So I'm trying to remember the other Russian because they're both champs, right?
Well, he hasn't fought in a while. He retired, and he beat.
Yeah, that's who you're talking about.
No. He's talking about Khabib.
Oh, Khabib.
Khabib.
That's
No,
what
no,
I was
no.
talking about. The guy with
Here's
the
the
fro.
thing: Khabib's not a.
He's a wrestler.
He's not a goat. So
Why? Who
He's
beat him?
not a GOAT.
he's not. Who are the top people that I can like? Who are the top people that he beat? If
Okay.
he's a goat, who could you name that he
Okay.
beat?
Okay, we can do the same thing about
We-
Floyd Mayweather in boxing.
I'm not talking about Floyd. though.
Mayweather beat Pacquiao. Mayweather beat
He
everybody.
beat Canelo.
He beat
Yeah.
everybody at the end of their career.
No, Canelo, he got him early. It's either they
Got
beat
him
him early
early.
or they beat him late. But
Yeah,
yes.
exactly. Yep. He's
And
notorious for that.
here's my-
and he also only beat De La Hoya for the last 2 rounds.
Here's my thing with Mayweather. Mayweather is fucking great. He's got the shoulder roll. His defense was
Defense
on
is
point.
His
awesome.
defense is
He was not.
Immaculate.
yes.
Here's where we get into it again, because like my whole thing is I like fucking warriors that want to sit there and fucking knock you out. He was just like a tactician, or he was like, oh, bang bang out, bang
Point
bang
you to
out,
death.
bang,
Point you
bang
to death.
out.
Point
I'm
you to
with you,
death.
Ken. That's
Point
why.
you to
And,
death.
and
That's
that's why he
why I
will
watch-
never be a goat.
That's why I watch bare knuckle fighting.
Yeah, and that's why.
Throw down.
That's why you always hear people say they always throw Chavez ahead of him. They always throw Pacquiao ahead of him. They always throw all those guys because they never back down from fights. They never fucking, shied away from the.
He ran from
Oh,
fights,
fuck.
man.
When he got caught, he was like, okay, this guy can throw, so I'm going to fucking shoulder roll, duck, bang, bang, bang.
I wish you
Went
would have
on
fought
points.
Pacquiao earlier. Like
Yes, before
like
Pacquiao.
5, 6
Yes.
years
Going into
earlier.
that fight, Pacquiao had a bad shoulder or something.
Well, remember it was delayed because
Yeah.
they were like,
Like
oh,
5 or
drug
6
he
test,
knew
drug
why.
test, doing
There was
that.
a reason why.
Yeah, exactly.
Filipinos, baby.
Hey,
And,
so,
you guys
to,
want?
so to answer your question, because we was talking about Khabib, right? And but I was serious when I said that. So here's the people that Khabib beat. He beat Justin Gaethje. We watched that fight
Gaethje's
together.
good though.
He beat Dustin Poirier. Poirier's good. I'm not saying he's not. And he beat McGregor. But when you look at anyone before that, it was Ali Aquinta, it was Edson Barboza, it was Michael Johnson. These are good fighters.
Did he ever?
They're all- but
Did he dodge anybody?
He did not, but it turns into.
He fought. Who was there?
But he turns into a Mayweather where he just wins. Like he only had like
Mayweather had choices.
Okay,
this
but
dude
here's-
fought whoever.
What's his
came up.
career TKO?
Khabib,
he only think
though,
he has like 9
here's the thing that you could-
knockouts, but he only has like 10 submissions. He didn't have. He won fights.
Here's the only reason why my people might be able to argue that he's one of the GOATs is that you could say that, and people say that he's
there's one
only
of the
lost.
GOATs?
He's only lost 2 rounds ever. So to that, hey, I'll give him props, right?
Would you just
But
say
when
one
you-
of the goats?
One of the GOATs, yeah.
So there's multiple goats.
The
Depending
greatest
on
of-
weight class.
The greatest of all time. should
Okay,
be one person,
okay.
right?
The weight,
Yeah.
okay, weight class I agree with.
Yeah,
Right.
but if you
John
talk, if there's one GOAT, it's
Jones.
John Jones. There's no other argument, right? He beat Daniel Cormier twice.
End of discussion.
He's about to beat Stipe.
And his only
He
knock
beat-
is a disqualification because he was
Yeah.
dropping bows.
Yeah, he beat Lyoto Machida at the height of his game. He beat Rampage Jackson. I mean, I can go on and on. Like he's beat the who's who. So we was going to Adesanya. So had Adesanya won this fight, they were about to say, "Hey, this guy might be the GOAT, just like John Jones." And
that's
Adesanya was good.
Nah, that's
yeah,
marketing.
Adesanya was good.
I like
They're
watching
trying to
him.
hype him up.
I'd watch him.
So here's the
That's the
thing:
hype.
who watched the Strickland fight? Any of you? Did anyone watch a highlight? By the way,
I watched the highlight. He caught him
Okay.
with that straight right and
I missed that one.
rocked
dude,
him at the end.
I'm gonna tell you, Sean Strickland got in there and made Izzy look like a fucking amateur. Right? He even said after the fight, he goes like, I got to pinch myself. I can't believe it was
I was
this easy.
expecting more,
Because
yeah.
I never would have thought it was going to be this easy. And if you watch the fight, he bullied him the entire fight. It was like watching Debo, right? You know, like in Debo, like was walking down Craig. Except
Give me
he
your
wasn't-
chain, punk.
Except Craig kicked his ass, right? But that's what it reminded me of. He just
Well, with a brick.
he was just walking him down the entire time. And Adesanya, they say, is the best striker in the UFC. Adesanya didn't fucking touch him. There was not a scratch on his
So
face.
this is my. I don't know if you've heard this.
got dominated.
But like sometimes like fighters and before they come out, they're
The
like
feeling out
yeah,
period.
they're like
Whoa, that was right
I
down
don't
the
want to
middle.
fight. All of a sudden they're just like they get in their mind they don't want to fight.
And they say, yeah, and they say styles make matchups, and that could be it too, right?
So no, but like sometimes that they come out and they look flat because they get in their mind like I just want to fight.
Nate just ain't feeling it tonight,
Yeah.
whatever it is. Yeah.
and then that's how good fighters get their ass beat.
I'll tell you, and you know, the lead up to it, man, Adesanya set himself up bad because he was talking all kinds of shit. The words he was saying, he was like, look, he was like, this guy ain't even in the same class. He was like, I want to make it look easy. He was like, he goes, I want to make it look easier than anyone could even think it's going to be. And the opposite happened. I mean, anyone that watched the fight, everyone was shocked. He beat his ass for 5 rounds straight, every single round, even at the end. And the people that know Strickland's fucking crazy, by the way, right?
All these fighters. Are crazy.
No. Strickland is by far the craziest. It's not even close. It's not even close. Bullshit. Watch this. I'm telling you right now. No,
I've
it's
seen,
crazy.
I've seen the video.
I was last
I know-
weekend.
I know what you're talking about.
No, very true. Like
I've-
Strickland
I've
before
seen
this.
the video
Go
you're
and
talking
watch
about.
the interview with
Yeah, I've seen
Joe
it.
Rogan about a
Yeah.
month ago. This motherfucker talks about like, I want to kill somebody, and like, and he
Yeah.
says it with
I
a
know,
smile on
I've
his face.
seen what you're
He's
talking
like-
about.
yeah, like
Yep.
he really wants to know what it's like to kill somebody. So he says this crazy shit, right? Well, coming into this fight, Adesanya was just saying, and I thought so too, that he was going to outclass him.
Yeah.
It wasn't even going to be close. And this guy came in and he was boxing like Floyd Mayweather. That's exactly what he was doing. He was doing the shoulder roll, and Adesanya couldn't fucking get off. He couldn't hit him, and he just kept coming forward. And anytime he threw a punch and landed, like you seen it, like it affected Izzy every fucking time. Izzy, after that first round, it's like you said, he didn't want to fight after that first round. He was done. At the end of the fight, right? Izzy knows he needs a knockout. He's got Sean Strickland coming at him like an idiot now, right? Sean Strickland knows the fight's over, and Sean Strickland now is just yelling at him with his hands down, coming at him, and he's throwing these wild kicks. He's throwing these wild punches. Come on, bitch, fight. Like, he just started calling him down. And you know what Izzy did?
Back down?
He backed the fuck up, and at one point it looked like Izzy wanted to say, I'm good, dude. We're done. We ain't. I don't want to fight you no more. That's what it looked like. He was walking away. He even did one of these wave offs, like I don't want no more. And this was the last 10 seconds of the fight. Like it was not a good look for him. So
Wow.
All right, Joe. Who said
you got
that?
to watch the end of that fight, man.
No go.
Who said that?
Camacho? No, is this
Nah, this motherfucker.
Who said no Moss?
Oh, come on, man.
Duran,
Roberto Duran.
I got it.
Yes.
I got it.
All right, I was just like, this motherfucker's gonna quote Duran and not even know who the.
All right, is that all we got tonight?
I think we got. Wait.
We got some real quicks.
Yep, we got some real quick.
Hit 'em.
I'll start them off.
Go.
Real quick. If you guys didn't know, Alabama is changing their quarterback.
Ooh.
Who they
Quarterback
rolling with?
change. Number 2?
The Notre Dame transfer.
Oh no,
Tyler
shit.
something.
The big boy. Oh, the big boy got benched.
Yep, he did.
I haven't heard that.
Milrow. Yep, Milrow.
Who's next? Who's
Yep.
next?
Real quick, I'm going to kick Joe's ass in fantasy football this weekend.
Milroy.
All right.
All right.
Real quick. We will see about that.
Touche.
All right, real quick. We all know about Keaton. I got my other boy, Kenny J. He had his first middle school game. He's a starting safety for the East Trails Bison. Third play of the game, jumped the route, pick 6, took it to the house, 40 yards.
Nice.
After
Nice.
that, kept trying to jump the route, got burnt almost 3 different times. Almost 3 different times until the coach laid into his ass, told him, hey, stay back, play center field. Got another one at the end of the game. So shout out to Kenny J. 2 pick 6s, killed it.
I like it. Real quick.
Nice.
Real
I
quick.
like it.
Why would your team name the Bisons instead of the Buffaloes?
It's a Lee Summit thing, bro.
Wow.
Oh, hey, another real quick. Shout out to the NFL players that are from Lee Summit: Drew Lock, what's his name? And Felix Ndike Uzama, Mitchell Tinsley, all made the NFL rosters. Shout out to them.
Wow. Lee Summit showing face.
Real quick. Fuck Lee Summit.
It's actually pronounced Lee Scummit. Just so you know.
Real quick. What's come out of KCK?
Real quick.
Janelle Monáe.
I live in Shawnee.
Janelle Monáe has come out of KCK. Just so you know.
Real quick, the Ed Asher boys were brought up in a manager's meeting at my job last week.
Oh, what? Oh, could you elaborate?
Hold on. Hey, reset the clock. Reset the clock. Hold on.
This deserves.
Hold on.
I thought we was about done.
Take it
Hold
easy.
on,
Right?
hold on.
Yeah, we're right.
Bring it down.
You would
Hold
think
on.
that I discovered plutonium. Just
Bring
now.
it down. Hold on. On a positive note or on a negative
No,
note?
so it was, so I had one of the big bosses that reached out to me. I missed it. I wasn't there for the meeting, right? But I had just got back to work because I had missed a whole week before with COVID. I think I had
We
COVID.
tried to do this in real quick.
And I made my real quick statement. You guys are asking
Go
for
ahead.
It's all
background.
good. Yeah,
Is that Bobby Witt? Bobby Witt going yard.
Bobby Witt went yard just now.
Oh,
No,
nice,
so I
Bobby
thought
Witt.
it was cool because she just sent me this message. It's like, hey, when was I going to find out about this? I can't believe I'm just now finding out about this podcast. But she didn't say which podcast, right? But we have a podcast at work, so I'm being coy. I'm just like, which podcast? Because there's only one person at work I told. And this person
Well, you
decided,
know who the narc is.
yeah. So this person told everybody in our managers meeting, probably about 25 to 30 people in it. So not a big deal, but I thought it was cool. And if you guys are watching, I hope you subscribed and hit that like button. So, because if you're watching,
if you want T-shirts, we have a new T-shirt idea coming out.
oh, we do.
Oh, new T-shirt idea. You know what? Yeah, we should probably get a new T-shirt idea because I'm not trying to, dog or anything like that. But I'm just saying, like, what is
You
this?
don't like the rooster head?
Is it? It looks like my future ball sack.
Okay.
Ouch.
So what do you think? So this is the idea, right? This would be
That-
the design. For
that
a
on the
t-shirt.
front.
I don't know how well you could see that, but
That on the front, and then
would
the
we
Astro Boys on
maybe
the back.
put this on the back of the front? I don't know if we'll do the glow thing or just leave it like this. We'll send over a couple
yeah.
specs, figure it out. You can't see it that well, but we're gonna make a dope ass Mahomes t-shirt, tie it into some Ad Astro Boys stuff.
Here, we'll go right here.
I like it. I like it.
And
there you go.
There you
Ken.
go. There you
Ken got
go.
hey,
There you
He's
go.
a smart guy over there.
hey,
you
could
go.
we do? Maybe we'll do some coffee mugs for anyone that's interested.
So,
I do make those.
To answer your
mugs.
question, I do not like the rooster.
You don't. It's Rooster Head Productions.
I like the rooster.
I do like the.
Do you like the rooster?
I do
really?
like the rooster. Like I like the rooster on your shirt, and I like the other one too.
I mean, I am wearing it.
So,
I mean,
real quick, going
represent.
back, real quick. Going back to your meeting, Tony, did they say they liked it? The show?
I wasn't in the meeting, but I hope they all had nice things to say.
We just
He
want to hear
wasn't privy.
We just want to hear negative comments about Casey Waltz.
Well, it was so.
People be fucking Casey Waltz up on the comments.
Hey, this will probably be the first podcast where we have like positive things. I'm glad Casey Waltz isn't there.
That would be awesome, dude.
Oh man.
Anybody, free idea there. Just throw it out there. You know what I
Oh,
mean? Love you, Waltz. Wish you were here, buddy.
dang. Yeah, have fun in Florida.
Yeah.
Go Gators.
He's
I
actually
guess.
having a good time. He posted some pictures there. They're out at Universal Studios,
Oh, yeah, they're having a
checking
great
out
time.
all the local jokes, eating some
Nice.
alligator tail. So
Nice.
they're killing it.
Hey,
Yeah.
look.
I can
hey,
see
hey,
Casey
hey,
Waltz going to watch the show and be like, why does he have sunglasses on?
Hey, this is him
He
verbatim.
made it personal.
This is him verbatim. This motherfucker.
We should have all. Hey, we should have all.
We should all Come on, man. He made it personal.
We'll show
Made
up for
it
we'll show up for the
personal.
next one with them.
Hey, look, they can hate on Waltz all they want, man. I don't care, man. I love Waltz.
We do too.
Yeah,
do too.
seriously, seriously.
we have no choice to love him. We've known him for like 40 years. so it's like,
We did miss his
I think
intro
out of
today,
everybody,
but we
I've
came
known
up
him the
with one of our
longest.
own.
Is it by default?
I've known him since pre-K, since we were like 5.
there you
I
go.
taught that poor guy how to brush his teeth.
Okay.
Okay then.
All right, let's play the
okay, cool.
outro music. The outro music.
Oh, what are we? Oh, that is.
Cut it.
Hey, we needed that earlier.
Yeah, right?
All right, that's another week of the Ad Astra Boys. I think we hit all of our real quicks. Right?
Ray is
Oh, I
is
thought he was about to
vibing.
bust into a the what was it? What would you do in the Randy? Let's go out with your
Randy the Macho Man Savage.
yeah. Let's go out with a fun you know.
Do you know why they call my fantasy team the Cream, brother?
I don't why.
Because the cream always rises to the top.
Hey, there you got it.
All right, that's the outro.
Peace.
Hey!